Another week, another Last of Us episode. We are so early that this episode doesn't even have a title yet. It just says episode 6. Doesn't even have a description yet on it.
Wow.
So yeah, before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Check some of my videos. Alex, hit us with another prediction. What's going to happen in episode 6 tonight?
Oh god, that's the thing now, huh? Okay, so set the scene. They're now on their way, traveling. Okay.
I'm setting the scene. Go ahead.
Okay, they're now traveling, trying to find Tommy after last week's brutality. And they're gonna find this new lady, and she's gonna be in the episode, and that's kind of what I got. So
you guys don't know what Alex is pointing at. He's pointing at the screen of a lady that we're looking at.
You can bring it up, you know. Right here.
No,
this right here.
Oh, God damn it.
Another expendable character that's just gonna be murdered this episode, probably. Right? I mean, not again.
Oh,
we don't have to live through this again.
Starting off right there.
Oh, it snowed. Oh, 3 months.
3 months later, and we're in the snow.
That's a House of the Dragon time jump, you know?
He's been hunting.
Who is this?
I don't know. I can't see anybody on screen, so.
And the gun.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Just someone passing through.
You just break into these people's home?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm looking for my brother.
Well, I ain't seen him.
I haven't told you what he looks like. Ellie.
She's holding the gun.
She's got the strap.
I need you to tell us where we are.
If you got a map, why you lost?
Must have missed all the street signs in the enormous fucking forest.
Exactly where. And your answer better be the same as your wife's.
You telling the truth?
Yeah.
Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah.
If you've come this far, then you know what's out there.
Scary stuff.
You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah. Go east.
Thanks, bud.
What's past the river?
Death. We never seen who's out there, but we see the bodies they leave behind.
It's people killing somebody.
He is the people.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy's the one.
The murder.
This couple is fun.
They are fun.
Put that back.
I don't know anything. Joel? Joel, are you okay?
Joe, you good?
Just a reminder that if you're dead, I'm fucked.
Set up fine.
Okay.
Just a cold air.
Panic attack. Anxiety attack. Alright, so we left that couple, so they're safe.
They're good.
Should have stolen 2 rabbits.
We can get our own rabbits.
You gonna teach me how?
Oh.
Just keep moving.
Should.
They got loaded up on supplies, huh?
Well, it's been 3 months. We don't know where they have
But
stopped.
they got a bunch of stuff.
What they have collected.
Shoes falling apart.
Yeah, probably. Sick. Where else can you get a view like that?
Can I have some?
No.
What, just to warm up?
That didn't take much, huh?
Joel, bad father, bad influence. Come on.
It's so gross. Like, what do we do?
Oh, it's we?
He's just handing you off. That was the
fine,
mission.
Whatever, you can do anything you want.
An old farmhouse, some land, a ranch.
You gonna buy that off somebody or just steal it?
I would raise sheep. They're quiet. Do what they're told.
It's probably because I grew up in the QZ. Behind you, there's ocean, and ahead of you, there's a wall.
The moon.
Where else to look but up?
Travis Scott. Straight up.
My favorite is
Sally Ride.
Sally fucking Ride. Best astronaut name ever. It'll work, right? The vaccine.
It worked last episode, right? The little...
I tried with Sam.
Tried what?
I knew he was infected.
I reckon it's a lot more complicated than that. Marlene, she's a lot of things, but she's no fool.
Do you think they'll do it?
That's a big question there. I don't know.
It's a loaded one.
Like,
It's
really?
definitely loaded.
Still mumbling in your sleep. I woke up early. You were passed out, so I took second watch.
Bro, you need your rest.
I was quiet. I checked my sticks. I looked for tracks. I found the high ground.
The high ground. She got it.
Wake me up next time.
Yes, sir.
He's getting old, huh?
Time's flying by, you know? He's 56. Where did they shoot this at?
The River of Death.
They said they shot this in Canada, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
It makes sense.
Looks Canadian to me.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian trees, Canadian bushes.
Yep.
I'm a geoguesser professional.
GeoGuess professional, right?
Yeah. She has a NASA logo on her bag.
Does it what?
She has a NASA logo on her backpack.
Mm.
She's trying to whistle.
I'm learning how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
Does it sound like I know how to whistle?
I don't know how to do that either. Do you know how to do that?
No.
Damn.
Nice.
You know Will Livingston.
Yeah, but who is?
Will Livingston, the writer of her joke book. The pun book, so when she made a pun, he, you know.
Got it.
What if this is the River of Death?
Well, if it is, we're shooting our way out, I guess. Out of drowning. Well, that's not great.
If you're infected, he will smell it and he will rip you up.
Can he smell it on her? She's not, like, actually... This is an interesting dog test.
Nice.
Well, just move on.
Oh, lucky.
Now her.
Oh, come on. Not so lucky. The dog's useless.
What's your name?
Joel.
Do you know my brother? We're on horsies now! Yay! We don't have to walk anymore.
Oh, they got a castle, a fortress.
Did they have extra horses?
Wow.
Did they have 2 extra horses with them? Well, how did Joe and Ellie get their own horses? It's a whole ass community, wow.
Okay, that's true. I have no idea. Nobody's doubled up? Like
Nobody's doubled up and they have 2 extra horses with them. Like, where'd they get them?
Tommy!
He grew a silly little mustache like his
that's
brother.
really him?
Yeah. I love how he thought his brother was in trouble and he needed to save him. His brother's thriving.
I came here to save you.
This is the happiest we've ever seen Joel.
Wow.
Outside of like the beginning of the first episode. I don't even think he was that happy.
They're set up here.
Yeah.
Been a while since we've had a proper meal.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had a proper meal. This is fucking amazing.
Sorry.
What?
What's wrong with you?
What about her manners?
She was just
She has no idea how to act.
No.
Day that you leave dead bodies around?
those are the people who tried us.
A bad reputation doesn't mean you're bad.
Maria is family.
So that's Maria, okay.
Oh shit. Congrats.
That's Maria.
Joel, say congrats.
Congrats.
You seem not happy? What's going on there, Joe?
Sub MOA. And headshot those fuckers from a half mile out.
Can you teach me how?
Would love to see that. Sheep farm.
Everyone pitches in. We rotate
Nice.
patrols, food prep, repairs, hunting, harvesting.
Dude, this is a legit society, wow.
So,
Communism, yeah. That's what I said.
Nah, it ain't like that.
It is that, literally. This is the commune. We're communists.
Yeah.
It just hit him.
That's kind of how it works. Yeah. Is he gonna be secretive about the story?
I guess we'll have to see. Does he trust Tommy enough to tell him, right?
Doesn't seem like you age much.
You, on the other hand.
He hasn't been living normal life.
No. I've seen people die in front of me multiple times.
Christmas trees and bacon. Pretty decent setup.
So how's Tess?
That's a touchy
He's
subject
fine.
nowadays. Oh,
All right.
still lying about it.
So you know where they might be, these fireflies?
They got a base down at the University of Eastern Colorado. Not exactly an easy trip.
It'll be easy for us, seeing as how you can headshot infected from half a mile away, which is a bunch of bullshit, by the way. What, because your wife won't let you?
Joel.
She the one who kept you off the radio?
Forgot about that.
Joel, I'm
Those
gonna...
things I did, Tommy, those things that you judge me for. I did those things to keep us alive.
We did those things. They weren't things. We murdered people. And I don't judge you for it.
Gotta stay alive, buddy.
Months.
I'm gonna be a father.
Oh, deadass?
Maria's a few months along now. So I just gotta be more careful.
It's not gonna have a happy ending, I can see.
So you guys have Christmas trees, bacon,
Babies.
but no condoms.
Oh, no condoms.
No
Yeah.
condoms.
No birth control.
No.
Not even a good pullout game.
Not at all, Tommy. He can snipe a zombie, though, half a mile away, though.
Just because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Go grab some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
If only you knew the mission that this man is on.
It's his daughter.
Yeah. They just always know when to use the music.
What is that thing?
Oh.
Yeah, what is that? Do you know what you're looking at? I have no idea what I was looking at.
I feel like maybe it's for like periods, or we'll have to Google that actually.
I honestly have no idea. We could have paused and read what she was reading, but you know.
No,
we move on.
it was like definitely something with her vagina for sure.
Kevin and Sarah.
Haircut.
So it was just like your job back then or something?
Give her a fade.
No, I was an assistant district attorney.
That's why she's on the council.
Oh, okay. She got a lawyer degree.
You were looking at the little memorial Tommy made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kevin is probably related to her.
And kid, just Kevin.
And Sarah.
Sarah was Joel's daughter.
Oh, she
Yes.
didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh, she just heard about Sarah for the first time ever.
There are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about that.
What do you know about Joel, really?
Tommy did it too. Are you worried about him?
Yeah, Marie, you just met Joel, like, in person.
He was following Joel. The way you are now.
Well, maybe I'm smarter than Tommy. No offense.
Be careful who you put your faith in. The only people who can betray us are the ones we trust.
Where are we going?
The movies.
What? What are we watching?
She has no interest in this. She's not like mind blown by it. Like,
She's definitely seen movies before, I feel like.
why don't she see a movie?
Back in Boston.
I said I might find you here.
He's got him.
Got some Uggs for him?
He's got him for him. Some Uggs.
This ride to the university, is it a suicide mission?
No. It's dangerous, but
Joel's a little
She's
scared
in
to
here.
go, huh? Oh, there you go.
She got infected, but she didn't get sick.
Tommy, relax. Relax. Tommy, do not run out there and yell
Dude,
at
the
everybody.
only people that will betray you, the people you trust. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting how we just heard that.
Tess got bit.
Telling him everything.
She made me swear to take the kid. It was her dying wish. What the hell was I supposed to do? 5 years ago, I would have destroyed him. But she had to shoot him to save me because I was too slow and too fucking deaf to hear him coming. I saw a man kill his own brother to save her. And today I thought that dog was going to tear her apart because it smelled something on her. I was so afraid.
Jeez,
You think
okay.
I can...
Joel's a broken man.
Yeah.
Lately, there are these moments where the fear comes up out of nowhere and my heart.
He's gonna go with him, and he's not gonna make it back. Yeah, he's almost gonna die here, like on this trip.
what kind of dreams?
I don't know.
The spooky ones.
You gonna tell him that Tess is dead or what?
He did.
Oh, he did.
He did in the voiceover.
I missed it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Am I even watching? Like.
It's all I've ever done. It's failure.
Jeez, okay, Pedro.
You want me to take her?
I'm just gonna get her killed, I know it.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's why you took off on me, right? To make up for the things we did. To bring your kid into a better world. You're younger than me, you're still strong. You said it yourself, you'll come back.
Very persuasive argument here.
Joel's like, I'm ass at everything. Take her.
You're the only one I trust. If anyone else sees those bites on her, what's under her skin, they'll shoot her.
Tommy got a family, though, man. Can't send him out there.
I do not like the vibes here.
Why not?
Because he's gonna die.
Who?
Tommy's definitely gonna
Tommy.
die.
Oh, okay. He agreed.
Of course he did. And he's gonna die on this trip.
Hey, so there's a thing I gotta do tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone for like a week. Here we go.
You're gonna ditch me, ditch me.
She knows.
He knows the area better than I do.
Do you give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of? I'm not her, you know.
Jeez.
Maria told me about Sarah and...
No.
Ooh. Wow.
You have no idea what loss is.
Oh, we're gonna hear
Everybody
something.
I've cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you!
Nice.
So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I would just be more scared.
You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. Come dawn, we're going our separate ways.
Yeah. Brutal. I have a lot of thoughts about today's episode.
Scheming over here. Joel's coming too, for sure.
There he is.
You deserve a choice. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Tommy's like, thanks. Thanks for taking this off my hands. I don't have to do this now.
General direction?
Head southeast till you hit I-25. It's right off the interstate. Should be hard to miss.
You got that?
I did. It's hard to miss.
Place for you here. Both of you.
Counting on it.
Adios, big brother.
See you later, pal. Kind of
Right,
wasting
right.
bullets.
You're
They gotta
flinching.
have a
The
lot of
target's
bullets,
too
right?
small.
Yeah.
I made it bigger than I should have. Eject the cartridge.
Mm.
Steady, nice and slow.
You gonna shoot this thing or get it pregnant?
That
Doesn't aim
was
right.
a dumb joke.
You dick.
Can you say?
Asshole. Oh, nice shot. Nice. Look, I can see the horse breathing.
So the way they ran stuff in Jackson, was that how things used to be?
No, the country's too big for that.
Communism, yeah.
It's a bit more happy now.
Contractors.
Nice.
It's not gonna end happy, no way.
He's got a smile on his face now on this journey.
You're fourth down, you give the ball to the other team.
Right. It's called a turnover.
Turn over.
Let's play football to
Oh.
her. Dude. The sets.
Oh,
How
big
do they keep
whore.
doing this?
It looks
What does
beautiful.
that mean?
Team mascot. I don't want a sheep ranch, actually. I mean, if the deal is I can do anything.
That's the deal.
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Shut up.
A singer he wanted to be.
Dude, what is gonna happen here? What is gonna happen, man? I'm so tense.
Are those monkeys?
Must be from the old labs.
Look at them go.
Oh, they're gonna be some zombie monkeys.
Some zombie monkey.
No more smile.
Is this the final episode of the show? They made it. Alex, they made it.
Shut up, dude. They got overrun or something. Homecoming. Wanna go?
I'll have to pass. I'm busy that day.
Knife plans. Why are the monkeys outside?
There's a packing list. Something you make before moving.
Look at that little CGI monkey go.
Maybe in all that research they turned into fucking monkeys.
Well, the pins lead there. Maybe getting ahead of the weather.
Salt Lake
Better
City.
facilities.
They're mobilizing.
That's not good. Yeah, that random horse standing there is definitely going to give you away.
Joe!
Hey, relax.
Easy with the gun.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Oh, he is pale.
Joe?
Is he landing in some soft snow though?
Joe? I can't fucking do this without you. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What the fuck I'm gonna do. Joe.
It's a remix of the '80s song they played at the end of the first episode.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There's no way he's dead. There is no shot he's dead, right?
You go first. What did you think about the episode?
I feel like a lot kind of happened. No, I guess not. He found his okay, so he found
A lot did happen.
Yeah, okay, so he found his brother, right?
Uh-huh.
Whatever. That they have the little town. Just cool to see communism strong. And then they go on this little trip. These two had a little roller coaster. And it seemed like they're like really close bonded now,
They are. He's more
like
more happy on this trip.
He can't
nowadays.
deny that he like has feelings,
Yeah. That he's now attached.
And no, I there's no way he's dead, so but I don't see how he survives.
Well, the episode ended with him I guess down there,
out.
so yeah.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he's in the second game. I'm assuming he's in the second game. So I'm assuming he's not dead.
We haven't even finished the first game.
Yeah, I know, but like
why you jump to the second game?
He's the main character.
We haven't even finished the second game.
These are the duo. It's the duo. Yeah.
We haven't even finished the first game yet in the show. Like, why are you?
Yeah, but it's the power couple right here. Like, no way he dies. Oh, let's hear your thoughts on the show, on the episode.
I have mixed feelings about this episode. The section of the story here that they covered in the game, that they covered in the show here, majority of it, I think the game did better than this episode did. Like it was a very okay episode for me, with some of the stuff that I thought they were going to show here. Small, tidbits here and there that will lead into the future also that I noticed that were pretty cool. But overall, like the section here, meeting Tommy, then going to the university, I think the game did it better than this episode did. There's a huge scene in the house that they did here in the house with Ellie, where Ellie confronts him about him having to leave her. That she's like, oh, you're gonna ditch me, you're gonna send me off with Tommy.
Sarah, yeah.
It's a huge moment in the game. It's one of my favorite scenes in the game. I think the game did it better. I think the show did it good, but I think the game did it better. Where the other episodes, I'd be like, well, I think the show did this better. The game did this moment a little bit better. But here, I'm sitting here and thinking, majority of this episode, what they covered here, the game did it better, honestly.
Yeah, interesting to hear you by default are comparing it to the game, but for me, just thinking about it as the show.
Well, that's why I wanted you to go first.
Yeah,
because
I would say it was slow in terms of the action. Like there wasn't a lot of action going on, but
yeah, I'd agree with that.
Much of any except for the end, I guess, but barely.
It was so small. I would have loved for that to be more.
The university
thing. I would have loved for it to be more.
That was kind of they could have added,
Oh no, he does not get stabbed. He falls 10 feet from a balcony onto a thing that impales him. Yeah. He does not get stabbed.
That's so much worse. Yeah. That's so much worse than getting.
Yeah. There was small details here and there that I'm just I don't know. I think the game did this entire section better. I had this thought the other day, right? I was just thinking about the show the other day, and I was like, if there was a moment that they would have cut out, what moment would have been? For some reason, I set my mind of the university. They probably could cut that out because in the game, they go to the university and they find out, oops, we don't need to actually be here. We need to go to Salt Lake City. Right.
They are just
like they did here.
These two have been just getting. They go to one place. They're like, nope, you gotta go here. You gotta go here.
You gotta go.
But that's how a video game works, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how the show is yeah, okay. It's just constantly moving place to place.
Yeah. So that's why I thought show wise, like you said, game wise it makes sense, right? You're always moving, and the show wise, I was like, if there was anything they could cut out, it's probably the university, because you get there and you fight some things. It's very gameplay heavy, and then you find out that you have to leave, and then Joe gets impaled, and then he falls off his horse just like he did here.
So the monkeys, they're just there. It's just
that's another huge thing that they never explained in this episode.
Okay,
I'll explain it here for you. The monkeys don't really serve a huge purpose. They don't.
Okay,
but
in the game, it's something in the game. Like,
no, they don't
no.
serve a huge purpose. They're at this university, right?
They're in the game too, though.
So yes.
Yeah.
So you're walking through this university and you're scavenging a lot. So like I said, it's a lot of gameplay, right? But you keep finding these recorders and you keep like playing the recordings, and it's this Firefly doctor that worked at this lab, right? And he goes like, yeah, like, you know, we're trying to make this cure, like whatever fireflies, we're testing them, the monkeys, yeah. And then there was this one portion where you find the recording, and he's like saying how all the fireflies are packing up because they're moving locations, and he's like, fuck it, like I'm gonna let you monkeys free, like you guys, like who has put more sacrifice than you? So he lets the monkeys free, and you hear all this on the recording. He goes, all right, I'm gonna let you free. You hear him open the cage, and he goes, ah, it bit me. And then you find him in his office. He shoots his own brains out because he's infected. But like you see, there's like a layer to the monkeys. You're like, okay, so they were experimenting on the monkeys. From his own monkeys that he was experimenting on.
Oh wow!
And then it's just like a fun little world building thing. And then
monkeys are like infected. They're just not.
Yeah, because they were being experimented on. Yes.
Yeah, but they don't act the same as human infected.
No. It's like if they bite you, you will probably be screwed, just like that doctor was. But here, the monkeys show up, and it's like you're sitting here confused, right? Because you're like,
they're just there. Yeah, for me, it's just like, okay, yeah, the monkeys got out of the lab, like whatever.
And for me, it's like, yeah, fun, because the monkeys were in the game, but the game at least makes an effort to explain it just a very tiny bit.
That's an explanation. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you said. It's not.
The show was just like,
it's not a big part of the story.
Monkeys.
So, I mean, the episode was an hour. Like they could have added a little more time if they really wanted to explain the monkeys, I guess, or to have a little bit more in depth with the fight or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think they should have went a little bit more on the fight. Personally, Tommy, he was just okay. Like they should have given him more time. They should have done more with Tommy here. I thought we would have seen that argument because she would definitely have a push. She would definitely have a pushback. But like the next day, he's like, all right, I'm good. I'm taking her in the dawn. Like I'm gonna go
I
over.
thought would have seen that argument. Conversation.
Yeah, I'm like, give me the argument. Like, she would definitely have a pushback. Like, what are we gonna miss that whole thing? I could have done without the beginning scene with the random ass couple. Use that time to develop. I guess
it was more just like a segue of the 3 months have passed, and like here's where they are, and like they're still trying to find their way.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, if they just kept going on their journey, if the episode just started with them moving on, I would have never
didn't need that.
Yeah, I would have never been like, I wonder if they're lost.
Yeah,
did they ever get
where they're
lost?
going?
Yeah, how did they?
No, they could have used that extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it was,
to do literally anything
any
else.
of the things we just talked about.
Literally anything else. I feel like I've said a lot of negative stuff right now. I'm gonna say some positive stuff.
Yeah, the show sucks, to be honest.
I'm gonna say some positive stuff right now. I like the campfire scene because it plays on that thing again of Ellie being like, is this gonna work?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a valid question.
And it's a thing that they keep bringing up with her because it's clearly something that's on her mind and she wants it to work, right? She wants to help humanity. So, yeah. That was the thing. The Joel thing with Tommy, I liked it. But at the same time, I didn't. Where he's kind of breaking down to him in the shop when he was making that shoe.
Why didn't you like it?
So I liked it because it felt very real.
Yeah.
Like Joel in the show is a human, but I don't like it. Is because I want to see a savage Joel, and he basically just admitted he's like I'm old, I can't hear, I'm pretty much ass. I'm ass at all of this right now, and I was like.
Well, he's saying that just because it's hard, but he's still getting through it.
Yeah.
He's still getting through it and doing what he has to do.
Yeah.
He killed the guy at the end. He snapped the guy's neck. Like.
Yep. That's why I'm sitting on the fence because I'm thinking, damn, that conversation was like so real. Like it makes so much more sense than like a video game version of Joel that's like invincible, right? And you use him to punch through everybody and he's super strong. Like it's like, yeah, it's much more real, but at the same time I'm like, he's much more nerfed in the show. But Pedro's acting was fantastic in that scene with Tommy. But at the same time, I wish I got to spend more time with this Tommy. Like, how did you feel about Tommy?
Honestly, dude, yeah, I don't know if it was the mustache, but I thought he looked so different.
It's probably the mustache.
I didn't recognize him from the first episode, but I guess
he's not in the first episode much, and he's not really in this episode much.
Yeah, I guess it's the mustache. I don't know.
It's definitely the mustache.
He almost looks like a little bit like John Bernthal, like a little bit. Like, you don't think so? Like, maybe it's just the mustache. Yeah.
I don't really see it. I'll be honest with you. I don't really see it.
I think the one last week was so good.
The last one last week was fantastic.
Emotional distress.
Yeah. And that's not to say that this episode needed emotional distress. I don't even think that. And
this still wasn't a very emotional episode.
I'm not even saying that this episode needed action. It didn't. Maybe this is like a moving along the story episode, because we do have such a short time. We have 9 episodes.
Yeah, we're really cramming in the entire game into these 9
so
episodes.
Maybe this is an episode that I will treat as like last episode was so big and so emotionally distressed, like you said, was like a calm down from last week's episode, but like it like moved the story along in a big way.
And now it left on like a little cliffhanger here, but obviously he's alive. But...
What you mean? He fell off. He stabbed. And
look,
fell
he's right
off the
there.
horse.
He's standing right there. As you can see in this image right
no,
here.
stop doing that. Can't wait for next week now, because this episode has left me a little bit like. It left me hanging a little bit. I went for the dap up, and it was like, psych, not this week. Maybe next week. That's I got you.
That's the plan. Yeah. See. I don't know how the story goes in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to react to this or anything, but I don't know how the story goes in the game. Like, I guess their mission is trying to find a cure. Like he's trying to get Ellie to the Fireflies, right? So they're just chasing them around. And then when they do get there, yeah, what's going to happen? Like, are they going to be able to? Like, I kind of don't think so.
Why not? Why don't you think so?
Because that'd be too easy. I don't know.
You think it'd be too easy? We still gotta get there.
Yeah. It's just.
Now, what if the season ends? What if the last shot of the season then being like, we're at the hospital, we made it. We made it to Salt Lake City.
Well, they just made it to the university. And you saw how that went.
And everything's good.
There's gonna be monkeys running around at the hospital, so.
Salt Lake City, yeah, we're moving. We're moving.
Yeah, but now we know where the Fireflies are. Okay, are we getting there in the next episode? Well, okay, you might have a better idea than I do, but we'll just leave it. So I don't want like you to say anything, because
I'm not gonna say anything. I kind of figured out when you ask specific questions that I shouldn't answer nowadays.
Yeah, because they're okay. I guess
they're speculative.
The question
questions.
is if their next episode, are they gonna get there, or are we just gonna be seeing the jerk? Okay, well, he's actually bleeding out, so first he has to get saved, and then
he's not doing too well. He's hurting.
No, he's not. So maybe there'll be like an episode delay, and then maybe episode 8 we get there.
No, I'm just thinking that like it was smart on their behalf. Actually, I'll give them this. If they really wanted to move the story along to some of the bigger points, it was smarter to do what they did in this episode, which is put the Tommy and university story in one episode, just so we can move on to other stuff.
Yeah, like you said, when you're at the university, if you're doing a lot of looting and stuff, like
it's a lot of gameplay.
The main point of being there is being like, okay, now we need to go here because they went over here. So like, from my point of view, they're still effectively telling the main points of the story.
Yeah. Now I'll give them. It was smart to cram the Tommy and the university story together so we can move. But at the same time, I feel like the Tommy story, because it's so character. There's much more character exploration that could have been done there. I feel like the Tommy story actually suffered because of that. But maybe this episode could have had a few more minutes.
No, definitely.
It could have had a few more minutes. If you enjoyed our reaction, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We're excited for next week. I'm just gonna treat this episode as like a little break. Last episode was.
I think that's what it is.
Episode 5 was so good, so traumatic. This episode was chill, just chill.
Well. It was chill in terms of action, but there was still a lot of.
No, there was stuff.
Yeah.
We moved along, but we moved along in a chill way. We have a horsey, by the way. We forgot to mention a horsey. Yeah.
Is that a big thing in the game? You ride the horse around?
You do have a horsey.
Red Dead.
It's a horsey.
Red Dead Redemption. Yeah.
Oh, it feels so much like Red Dead with his Texan accent. So yeah, if you enjoyed our reaction, make sure you leave a like and subscribe.
You already said that, dude. You already said that. Like.
I'll see you guys next time. Peace.